Hello and welcome to your twin flame reading for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine and the current union energy between the two in your twin flame union. And yeah, this also applies to your life purpose and everything else. So it's important to really respect yourself enough to continue to move forward in pursuing what it is that you really care about. And if you're confused about that, I can tell you the thing to pursue is your union. But that doesn't mean like being set or obsessed with a specific person. Even if you feel or know very deeply that this person is your twin flame, it's really important to practice radical non-attachment. Also practice radical non-attachment to mispronouncing words as you go. And it's important because it allows you to remain focused on putting your union first and not putting something else in front of it. And I mean, just, like for the underlying reason, I guess, just the pursuit of love, the pursuit of your relationship with the divine, which comes first and foremost. And so then your life purpose is not separate from that and the other areas of your life as well. But it's nice to remember how to orient things. And this is how it's going to be easiest for you to continue harmonizing too in your life. So yeah, with that being said, I think it's time to get started with the cards. So I have Nature's Whispers Oracle cards today. And those are by Angela Hartfield. And then I have one Notes from the Universe on Abundance card by Mike Dooley. And so yeah, I thought that would be cool. I know I kind of started out talking about life purpose and union, and so let's see, what that card is gonna bring up for you for really like tying those two I guess you'd say aspects of your reality together as one, and one foundation that you're building for your twin flame union within your heart and all around, and everywhere, because your inner reality is not separate from your outer reality. But that it's still very important to like really place your focus on the inner first, because like if there's going to be a tendency to like look outside of yourself if you're focused on your outer reality, and that can also lead to numbing out to how you truly feel about things. Wow, I don't know, I haven't even been talking a lot today. I know I am tired, but my throat chakra, guess I'm clearing it. So stick around for the end for that card. So we're gonna start with the Divine Masculine, who has some nice strawberry quartz. I feel like there's another part to what this quartz is called, but I know there's, totally blanking. I know that there's strawberry in it though. It's very nice. Make a decision, Divine Masculine. Come on, make a decision, right? Like commit to yourself on the next level. And so yes, very beautiful card. Choose your twin flame, right? Like it's pretty easy choice to make. Like the decision that you're trying to make, all you really need to do is release control here, go with the flow, choose to claim your abundance, choose to claim your twin flame union. And that doesn't mean you need to necessarily like do something, take action, although I would look at it if there is no action going on and ask yourself if there is something that you're being guided to do, either in expressing yourself directly, with your twin flame, or in another area of your life that will really give to your twin flame union. Again, like your life purpose, your creativity or something, like really deciding to close the door behind you and walk forward, basically, in the direction that you're being called. So I feel like there's something here for the Divine Masculine that you're being guided to listen to. And this is number 11, so very twin flamey as well. And don't be afraid of the power of your choice. Your choice, yes, it has power, but you can just choose to align with love, and then the choices that you make will naturally, fall into place. I mean, of course, like, you're still gonna wanna, like, put dedicated, loving energy into the choices you're making, but you have to surrender and let God move through you. So the Divine Feminine's card is breakthrough. Having a breakthrough over here, up in here. So the Divine Feminine is taking it higher. She's ascending. She's the awakened twin flame. Just kidding, but I feel like what this is saying is that, like, there is something that the Divine Masculine then is kind of like being invited into and vibing up. And so in needing to being the one that's, like, at this time releasing more of that heavy energy, you just need to choose to release it, and it'll probably really help you. And the Divine Feminine, you can just recognize what's going on over here and allow yourself to have this breakthrough. And it's beautiful, right? But it might actually be a little bit uncomfortable too, in a way. Kind of like, I'm getting the vision of, like, a baby chick cracking through an egg. Like, it's awesome, but it's kind of intense. So, not that it needs to be dramatic or intense, but, when you have breakthrough, you have breakthrough. It's time to let go of the old vibration. And you also may become aware more, like, intuitively and just, with your feelings and so forth about things, people, experiences that are no longer in alignment on, like, a whole new level. And so if there's something uncomfortable, coming up for you, it's not a part of your breakthrough. But it is something to fully work through and release, and also to allow it to leave if it's upheaval as well. So there's just a lot of movement, and so it's like you're shaking off the stuff that isn't truly your divine self. And so in that process, when you're, like, shaking stuff off, some of that stuff you're gonna have to, like, oh, look, this is actually tangled up, like an upset, so I need to untangle it by loving myself, doing the mirror exercise. And then there's going to be, things where it's just like, oh, yeah, just let that go. And that's like, okay, you've already done the untangling in that place, and you can just let that go like it's upheaval. Emerge. And, is there something else I was going to say for the Divine Masculine? I don't know, but that feels pretty good in any case. So, and this is number 8, so it's also about balancing into your new state of awareness, right? Like your new ascended state. Oh, that's what I was going to say earlier when I was I was joking about the awakened twin. Just, in case you're not aware, because I hear this and read it a lot in comments and stuff, about the belief that, you are the one watching this and you're the awakened twin flame. Or I guess sometimes people think their twin flame is the awakened one, but usually they think that they are. And yeah, you might be the one privy to being on your twin flame journey, or more kind of like what society thinks of as being spiritual, but that doesn't mean that your twin flame isn't holding that vibration too. So either the person that you think is your twin flame isn't your true twin flame, which will be revealed as you actually do the work. And you can check out the links below for more on that and to also claim your support. Book an intro session. I highly recommend it, and it's a really good deal, and it's like half an hour of your time, why not? And I'll give you everything that you need to get started in truly harmonizing your union. And it's a process, right? But it is completely like doable, possible, and so there's nothing holding you back from doing it. And so sometimes this idea that like one twin flame is the awakened is like a way for ego to creep in and be like, haha, like you can't, you can only awaken yourself. You can't awaken your twin flame. But actually it only takes one twin flame to be doing the like spiritual twin flame work for you both to magnetize and harmonize your union. Because your twin flame is doing that too in their own way. I mean, it's not necessarily the divine feminine and the divine masculine one way or the other here, but, the stereotype is like the divine masculine will come home one day, right? Or something like that. But that's definitely not always true. So maybe like your twin flame though is working on another area of their lives, and maybe you don't even like the way that looks at all. Maybe they're with someone else, still you've done all the spiritual work, you don't understand, but they might actually really be like mastering something about relationships for your union and being guided to do that for some reason. And it doesn't mean you need to like feed the illusion, but just again practicing radical non-attachment and committing to loving yourself first, and your relationship with the divine is at the core of that, of doing that. So yes, and keeping a clear throat chakra. I'm just gonna drink some water. I don't usually do that while I'm doing these readings, but it's gonna happen. Okay, let's go on to the middle card. So we have some nice rose quartz here. You can just enjoy that for a moment, beautiful heart chakra healing going on here. Okay, notes from the universe on abundance. Oh wait, let's look at the card. I mean, we've been looking at it, but isn't it beautiful? I love this card. Love those colors. Okay. Let's make sure that, I think is that like pretty focused? Wait, I can, tap on this. Forgot I could do that. Okay. So, the trick with spending money lies in knowing with every fiber of your being that it will return, and so it must. As if on wings, the universe. Ooh, well that's a juicy card. Well, this is a good opportunity for me to say that you, again, should invest in your twin flame journey and, really consider going all in and booking those sessions, doing the coaching package. And when you do that, it actually comes with a discovery call anyway. Or, like I said, you can do that first. And then, where this is really meant to go is to Jeff and Shalia's work, to Twin Flame Ascension School. And, you can really get well acquainted with the foundation of how I'm just trying to word this right now. There's a lot. And but the foundation for, I guess, what you need to know is gonna be in Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shalia, and it's actually just the 5th anniversary. I think it's the 5th, pretty sure. I just shared a meme earlier, but with it on it, but of the book coming out. And so this is a very good time to say that, because I've heard people say before, I just don't have the money to spend on the book. And it's like, you could get it on Kindle, you can get it on audiobook, or you can buy the paperback version, which is what I recommend the most because it's really nice to have. But in any case, if you can't buy yourself a book, I would really look at that and look at what else you are spending, your finances on. And if you are in a really hard place, I mean, it's okay, like, you need to like be compassionate with yourself, of course. Like, being hard on yourself isn't really going to help anything. And so that's where self-love and radical compassion does come into play. But also utilize the free resources that are right in front of you, and then utilize that next tier of resources. Like, you need to spend money sometimes. You need to keep things going. I mean, that's how our economy works too, right? Like, when people stop spending money, that's not a good thing. And so abundance, it's like, I think that there's a lot of confusion about like where money is going to come from in abundance. And your good truly does come from God, and your good does include money. And so if you think there's something bad about money or something bad about power, then that's just something to heal. I mean, yes, money can be used for, I guess a one word would be evil purposes, right? But that's not it. Like, money in itself, you can easily use completely for good purposes, including supporting yourself with. And so it's safe to call in more of that, but you are going to probably have blocks to heal either around money or twin flame union or both. So, it's just safe to go there, and this is a good way to get started with that. Like, whether you have more of a receiving block or a giving block right now, one way is just to get in the flow. Like, okay, I am going to invest in myself here. I mean, you're probably not going to like tip your scale investing in a book, right? Like, but what you're going to receive in return is tipping the scale for you. And that teaches you all the ins and outs of the mirror exercise. And that's like the basis of what you want to know to really get started on your journey. And then I think there's maybe this fear too, like, oh, but then I'm going to have to take the next step after that, Yes. Well, yeah, you are. Like, do you want to ascend? Do you want to feel good? Do you want to be with your twin flame, or do you just want to stay where you are? You don't want to probably stay where you are. I mean, in truth, you definitely don't. But if you're experiencing that, it's just ego doing what it can to hold you back. But that's not even real. So while you don't need to try to hurry or rush or like push yourself in a way that just feels bad, you also want to move as efficiently as possible for you, for your personal, unique way of being. And you're going to clear blocks in, your own divine order and things like that. You have your own lessons to learn. But you're going to want to take that next step, so then that next step after that can appear. And you will be given the resources necessary and required for your personal journey, but you have to claim them. You can't just wait for something to fall out of the sky, right? Like, it is going to come through your brothers and sisters, through different opportunities, through me, through this reading, right? Like, through perhaps claiming your support by like I keep saying, by the links below. And every little thing that you do goes noticed, right? Like, it's like, if you like this video and you truly like it and you push that like button, that's like an interaction that you're having that means something. It's not meaningless. And it's important to remember that all of your interactions are not separate from money. They're not separate from your abundance. And so everything that you do is signaling something to the universe. So it's really good to pay attention to that. So great job with the breakthrough and with the divine masculine kind of like clearing out the whatever's going on, so that like you both can really like go to this next level. And remember to get in that flow of investing in yourself and also giving and receiving, and specifically monetarily, yes. and in other ways related to that too. And this is going to really help build and expand the peace in your union. So this is something to pay attention to right now. And will probably help too with Mars going retrograde and kind of really going more inward with how you can take action right now towards what it is that you're passionate about, your life purpose, and how, again, you can invest in yourself properly. And so that's gonna do it for this reading. That was quite the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I love the subscribers. Woohoo! Thank you for subscribing. You're amazing. And I hope you have a wonderful day or evening and week ahead as well. Take care.